Man, you know what I honestly realized, and this ain't the first time I'm saying it. Trucking is, once you get to a point to where you get past the first year, the second year, if you get past the third year, you ain't quitting unless you gotta quit. And that to be said, I have a confession to make. I have an addiction. And my addiction is trucking. I want to quit this shit so fucking bad, bro. But I be going through withdrawals. Every time I do somewhat manage to quit. Look at this thing. Every time I do somewhat manage to quit, I be going through the withdrawals to where I have to end up getting the trucking back in my blood so I feel good again. Because it's like, and I say this all the time too, you love and hate this shit at the same time. And it's like, trucking is such an addiction because what are addictions? Addictions is a bad habit that you do and it's bad for you even though it make you feel so good. And it's like, for me, the parts that make me feel good be the money, the adrenaline of going from state to state, and then the adrenaline of driving these big ass vehicles, bruh. That's my addiction. I love the quick, fast money you get. I like driving these mother suckers, and I like the scenery. That's what I love, that I have the hardest time giving up for good. So, I guess most truck drivers, especially when you've been doing it, and I feel sorry for the ones that been doing it for 10, 15, 18, 20. I met this driver at that dealership. He said he been driving for 52 years. This guy was 76 years old. He looked good, though. He had good health and everything, so he was able. But he probably ain't going to stop driving until the day he died. He going to take trucking to the grave. And there's a lot of drivers that took trucking to the grave. They trucked until the day they died. But I'm going to quit this shit one of these motherfucking days, bro. One of these days, I'm going to find trucking rehab, bro. And I'm going to go to rehab. And I'm going to get clean from trucking. And I'm going to give up trucking for good one of these days. Because I really want to quit. I do. I want to quit this bad habit. But you know what, though, honestly, trucking is good and bad. It's really not a bad habit. At least it's better than selling drugs and getting in trouble. But it's just some bullshit with it, man. Just bullshit. I'm just